First and foremost, racism exists in any country, and this applies not just to practicality from our perspective. Despite the fact that, like other countries, India has adopted K-pop culture, and nowadays there are a lot of Koreans visiting India and making vlogs to obtain views and stay in touch with people. However, Koreans are very racist towards India, which may be owing to our skin color or the culture we embrace. Despite the fact that everyone has an opinion and that not everyone has biases against Indians, it is the general perception of the majority of people who may not have had the opportunity to step outside of the country bubble and view the world from a different perspective. It is also possible that India adores a very excellent relationship with Japan after World War II, more specifically following the 1952 Peace Accord. Or Justice Radha Binod Pal, who declared the defendants not guilty of the charges leveled against Japan after World War II, completely disagreed with all aspects of the trial, stating his reasoning in his differing judgment. And this could be the reason why older Koreans are more unfriendly to Indians because of their relationship with Japan. Let's not use words, better to find the Innercall. You may have seen this footage of a YouTuber being denied admittance into the pub due to being Indian. If this had happened in India, the Western media would have torn it apart. After watching numerous documentaries, videos, and articles, it is clear that Koreans have biases against Indians. There are numerous YouTube videos where Indian students claim to have suffered discrimination despite the fact that Arya, Sri Lanka, etc. are K-pop artists from India. Remember the Pakistani character from the Squid Games? He too is from India. First, according to several interviews conducted by Koreans of their own people, the first thing that stand out is the skin color, because they find it unusual and may struggle to accept the fact that having a distinct color tone. Of course, we are highly racist about our skin color in India itself, and we cannot say that other countries are not doing this. We need to first change ourselves, but it is better to know about the nation populations where individuals are idealized. The second reason is that being a poor country means that people from poor countries such as India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and even Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Africans, and other nations not welcome because they have stereotypes about the nation's prosperity and culture. The third reason is that they believe Indians and people from the subcontinent eat with their hands, which they dislike, and that Indians are not hygienic. Therefore, we can't allow anyone enter our bathrooms. These are few factors, excluding India's close connect with Japan, because India has maintained a very good relationship with Japan for many years. So we hope that world's 11th economic country will understand and decrease differences in order to treat people more equally. I believe that people can be rich and poor, but they can still be treated equally despite cultural differences and skin tone. Buddhism is a major religion in Korea, and they should understand the rich history of Buddha, from his birthplace in Nepal's Lumbini through the establishment of Buddhism and his entire life in India. We hope young people choose facts than stereotypes. There is a still widespread belief that Koreans prefer to welcome Americans and more likely Europeans. However, if this is true, they should expand their thinking to include people of all tribes, colors, countries, and languages. Again, we want to emphasize that this is not about a country, about people, about rich and poor, about K-pop culture, or anything else. It is about racism and a way of thinking. Probably because the younger generation is smarter, they will do greater things for the future. Still, anti-discrimination rules in Korea are not very good, either for races or for individuals who do not speak the language. Our country's anti-discrimination laws are not strict. A lot of people have to suffer as a result. Let's hope for the best. Khama Sabinda. Thank you.
Do you think Koreans are welcoming to Indians?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You should be.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I think I'm not saying it's unwelcoming, but I think Korean people have way too many stereotypes about India. They think India is a poor country, all Indians are poor, maybe something like that. Some people have even asked me ridiculous questions like, do you have toilets, do you have cars, do you have buildings? And I'm like,
Nonsense.
oh my god.
Wow.
If you come to Mumbai, it's all skyscrapers, all big buildings. And so getting such questions is is sometimes very annoying.
Yeah.
And I think people need to get outside of that stereotype. And one of the reasons I think Korean media is also responsible for it, and Korean YouTubers
Korea,
are
yeah.
also responsible for it.